Let's go, guys. Let's head into the AET, okay? So it's basically going to be a blockchain focused on in capturing the video cards processing to distribute for games and AI, okay? So the person developing games, instead of worrying, has to make it run on every PC. It has to run on every cell phone. You have to download, I don't know what, it's about making your game heavier and using cloud processing. Nowadays on Xbox, you can play many games in the cloud, right? Back in the day, there was a big delay. What was preventing it? Due to internet limitations. It's about technology, but technology keeps advancing and the internet keeps getting faster, right? I got 5 node shares there. See, there's someone we're doing in the private group, right? It's a pool to be able to buy an edge node. We've already secured 5 spots on the whitelist. Trying to get more done, but it's damn hard, you know? But we're going to try to participate in the public sale, at least from the private sale. I'll explain everything properly to you how it's going to work. And it's cool to have someone who bought the node quotas, right? To provide more information here, because there were some details I couldn't share that I had access to since it's their call, right? It was just posted in the group and not publicly. I couldn't talk even during the poll, right? So now I can talk because all the information is out, all right? So here we go. It's a big project. I'll show you why it's so big, all right? Become a provider of computations. This part is cool. So if you have a cool graphics card, you can send the processing power of your video card, in this case, send as I say, and you connect to the network. We did doing the work for you. You'll need your credit card, video. I even thought about other uses here, not just for games and AI, but for example, the engineer, I don't know, to process things in AutoCAD, in programs like that, which are heavy, right? Those architecture programs, you're going to do an architecture project. It's just a heavy project, you know? So it's possible. I've seen people reporting that the architect who uses the laptop to work on the project and then connects to a website, right, that uses this processing power and processes through the cloud. Because on his laptop, it would take an hour and a half to process. And in the cloud, it processes in 10 to 15 minutes at most. So it can also be a useful use, right? So here, when we look at the investors, look who's here. Limaca Brands, man, Limaca Brands, everything they touch turns into money, man. Bybit, Gate.io, there's Hashi. Let me see what else I know here. Impossible Finance. I know the others more or less. Framework. So here he comes explaining the whole project, talking about precisely, how can I put it, the hardware barrier, like to play a top game, you have to build a PC like this, 5,000 rays, at least 6,000 rays, right? So sometimes being connected, playing in the cloud might be a solution. So low latency and all that stuff, they keep introducing here. I'm going to show you their roadmap, okay? And remember, it's about to start spinning you. Second quarter then. So between April and May, June, the people who bought the new, you'll be able to run and earn rewards, okay? We'll talk about the reward in a moment. Let me just open CryptoRank here to show you the small investors of the project, this little project here. The launch is confirmed. The token hasn't been released yet on Impossible Finance, Solanio, DexCrack, PED, and Sedify. I'm familiar with Cityfied, Solano, and Impossible Finance. This DexCrack here is a new one for me. And investors, let's take a look here. Can we click here to see it better? Hashtag capital dude, huge. Look for big project and you'll see her there. Animoca Brands here. The bigger the aunt, the more money she put into the project, right? More little monies she put into the project. Here, it's already talking about the token's price. Cool, there's already a sale price set. If it starts at this sale price, this project here should easily do 10 to 15 times more. Really easy. Remember, the sale is coming up, okay? The sale. How will the sale work? The 18th will be for the whitelist, the 18th and 19th, but the whitelist will not be like in Raytopia. That started in Q1. The whitelist kept buying, and when the whitelist stopped buying, right, it was going to the public round. Then, I don't know, went up to tier 7. Then it was straight to the public round at tier 7. They did it differently here. They did the following. Half of the nodes is the whitelists. Half of the nodes is public. That is in the public sector. It will start at tier 1. And the tier 1 costs $500, okay? Not to mention there's a 10% discount coupon. There's a discount coupon here. Go ahead and save it in your browser if you're interested. Send it via WhatsApp. 100% discount applied using my coupon, okay? But just so you understand, the discount is not applied immediately, okay? You'll apply the discount coupon. You'll have a discount coupon, but you'll pay the full price. And after a week, if I'm not mistaken, they refund the extra amount you paid. So keep that in mind. But it's an opportunity to buy the node at $500. Me doing my analysis, I think below $3,000 is a great opportunity because the last level costs $14,000. So $3,000 will be 20% of the price of the last level. It's not that you can't buy above $3,000. I'm saying that if you buy below $3,000, I think it will have been a great purchase, okay? Here is the price in Ethereum. The screenshot was taken. Let's put it this way. It's the snapshot. Better yet, here's the snapshot on the 14th of March, okay? They took the value, which was there, $500, which is the first, and they saw how ethereal. It was supposed to be $500. Did you get it? So it turned into 0.12. Whether it'll be $500 at the time of purchase, there's no way to know because Ethereum will vary in price. But at the snapshot moment, 0.12 Ethereum were $500. Okay? I have $300 in all-time highs, but taking it off the network, I already lose half. It's tough. I can't move in the RC38 network right now. No can do. And the last level, look, the first level is here, $500. The last level is here, $14,000, 3.6 ethers. So I believe buying up to level 20, if I'm not mistaken, which is $3,000, it's worth it. So here, up to 0.82 makes sense. So up to tier 22, I'm remembering 5,000 nodes, tier 1, 2,500 is whitelist, 2,500 is public round, plus 5,000, 2,500 whitelist, and 2,500 public round, okay? And so on. Better, all right? The discount link offers 10% off. Cool. The discount isn't immediate. You will receive a 10% refund from 1 to 2 weeks later, okay? So you're going to pay the full price. The rewards are distributed over 4 years, okay? 15% of all the project's tokens are for the node operators. Got it? How's it going? It will be distributed over these 4 years with 10% linearly to all nodes, as long as they are connected and doing the minimum process. And 5% of these 15, 10% will be in a linear way, and 5% will be for the top nodes. So it's important that your node don't keep falling, don't keep turning off. You can't just put it on a cheap VPS that restarts all the time, something like that. Get a slightly more expensive VPS or just leave it running on your PC 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you to get this bonus. So 5% will be for the nodes that perform the best. So if you have a good node, let's say, performing well, you'll get an extra reward because not all nodes will perform well. 10% is for all nodes. 5% is for the best, let's say. There are 100,000 nodes in total. In this entire tier, right? 53 tiers, adding everything up, that's 100,000 mods, okay? For blockchain. So it's pretty cool. About the withdrawal, it's going to be similar to Shai's ones. We have already done here. We did Shai's pool. We bought 5 Shai nodes. So here it is, just for you to understand. This is the part where we put it in stake and withdraw. How does the withdrawal from the grill work? You have 6 months to be able to withdraw, okay? So when you request a withdrawal to receive one-to-one, it's 6 months. So here, the first month we formed 6,400 Shay tokens. So we requested, now there are 5 months left, and we have already requested here 2 withdrawals of 1,000. Why? You have to wait 6 months. If you don't want to wait 6 months, you can withdraw at 3 months, but then there's a penalty. You don't withdraw one by one, you withdraw, I don't know, from 1 to 0.75. If you want to reduce it in a month, you can go from 1 to 0.25. So if you have 1,000 tokens, you get 250 tokens. Got it? As a penalty, these tokens are burned. Okay? So that's how it works in Chai, and that's how it will work in Aethir as well. Okay? So it will take a while to start seeing returns. So you have to keep that in mind there when you're doing your risk management. How's it going? So you're not completely out of cash, but remember, only half of the nodes are for the whitelist. The other half is for public sale. So even without getting on the whitelist, you'll be able to try to buy here in the public round, have your ethers ready. Use the coupon below to get a 10% discount, help the channel, give that support to the channel too. And it is available for members. You have to be a member here, Insider, above $20, or be a student. We are making a pool to buy node together, okay?